Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, June 24th, 2015. This is Talk to Me Tuesday, number 192. And sorry, no video yesterday. Yesterday morning, the skies were absolutely gray. And I was not going to fight with Mother Nature to try and record a video. Not to mention, I forgot to charge the battery in my camera. So I'm here today. What can we say? It happens. But anyway, not a whole lot to share with you. I'm going to try and get through this really quick. As far as crafty goes, I have 2 works in progress. I'm going to hold off sharing with you until they're completed. One is something I personally am creating. I'm to the point now where I'm just trying to figure out how I want to finish it off. So hopefully I will get that done and share that with you next week. The other one would have been completed, except the yarn I started using the first time wasn't liking the way it was working out for this particular project, so I ended up frogging that. Chose another yarn, would have been fine, except I didn't have enough. So I ended up frogging that. I do now know the yarn I'm using is going to work up fine, and I have plenty of it. So you will hopefully see that next week. In fact, you will see that next week. So I do have one thing I can share with you this week, and that is the beginning of another pair of socks. This is pair number 2 from the Auntie Betty Aaron sock collection from Sockmatician. And let me tell you, if I thought writing out the pattern for the other one I did was something, this one was even, whoa, let me tell you. The other one, all I had to write out was the odd rows, and that was because the odd rows had cabling that had to be done. The even rows were just knit the knits, purl the pearls. This one, there's 52 rows to the pattern, and I had to write out all 52 because every one of them is different. So, but without further ado, here it is. I have one sock completed so far. I have just cast on the other one last night. So absolutely love this. I'm going to actually try and show you the pattern a little better. So here is the pattern. It has this absolutely beautiful braid that comes down the side with this little bit of cable there. But this is a little difficult. I'm not that tall. So there is number 1 diamond and number 2 diamond. And you could actually use this alone all the way down the sock, or use this one alone all the way down the sock. But there it is. I love it. It fits so nicely. I actually made the toe a little wider because I like the wideness in the toes. My feet are very wide in the front. So, but there is sock number 1. Fits perfectly, and this is done with the Burnett Baby I shared, I believe it was last week. So hopefully by next week you'll see another completed pair of socks, and then I can start on pair number 3. And then I'll have made the whole collection. So I'd actually like, if anybody can point me in the direction of a really nice, not too, difficult, I don't want a lot of pieces, but if anybody can point me in the direction of an Aran cardigan, not a sweater, because I don't really care for that choke you feeling you get, but a nice Aran cardigan with all that pretty cable work, I would really appreciate it because I would love to make one. So that being said, the only other thing I have to share with you is a package that I received in the mail yesterday. I was not expecting this package as quickly as I got it, and I'm really surprised that, when the mail came yesterday, it was here. So Miss Erin had sent me a link and a code for Daramores. Now, Daramores is a yarn company that's located in the UK. I've never ordered from them. I've actually never looked on their site, to be honest. I've heard, I believe it's Jan, Urban Gypsy Crochet, Zoe, who's 24 karat crochet, and Cheryl, who's CamCab 147. I believe all 3 of them have mentioned Daramores in their videos at one point in time or another. Absolutely excellent deals. I went on the site and I was amazed because I found some sock yarn that one skein makes a pair of socks, and the cost in Great British pounds was just over £2. It was like £2.24 or something to that effect. Then, of course, translate it into English, US dollars, it's probably just over $4 a skein, and then it was 20% off. So really good deal. So without further ado, let me share with you some beautiful yarn that I got. These 6 skeins are the Vildar Filfolk 100. It's 75% wool, 25% nylon. And the first one, and these 6 are all the same line. So the first one is Perlino, and I love it. This is all like there's a light blue and there's grays and charcoal in there. Beautiful yarn. Then there is Aubert. Looks like this. It kind of reminded me a little bit of a zebra. It's all grays and charcoals as well. And then I have this one, which is Palomino. And this has grays, charcoals, and browns in it. And then we have Rouen, which has like a purple and some gray and charcoal as well. This is absolutely, and it's so soft too. Oh, I love it. This is the one my daughter likes best, and this is Bai or Bay, B-A-I, I don't know. That's what it is, but look at that. Blues and charcoals and grays as well. And then last but not least, Galactique, which is this one, and this has yellow and like an olive green and blues and grays and charcoal too. So absolutely beautiful. And then I have heard so much about this yarn, but I have never owned any. So I decided I needed to get some. This was a little more expensive than those, but that's okay. And to make a pair of socks, I actually had to order 2 skeins of this because 1 skein only makes 1 sock. And it's Regia! I've heard so much about this kind of yarn. I have never owned a skein of this yarn. So when I saw it and for the price it was, I had to get some. So this is actually, hold on, Flamenco Sketches. And look at that. Beautiful pinks and purples and oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous yarn? Mm-hmm. So definitely a pair of socks for me out of those. So yeah, it was nice to receive that wonderful package yesterday. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it. I was actually not expecting it for at least another week and a half maybe, because I ordered this at the end of last week. I did pay the little bit of extra for the priority shipping. I could have gotten shipping for free, but I decided to pay the $3.95. I think it was US dollars. I'm not sure, but it was $3.95 for express for the priority shipping. So that could be why it arrived so quick. But they said, oh, you'll get an email when it ships out. It got here before I got an email. So I'm happy, but it is what it is, and that's all I have to share with you this week. As for my new craft that I'm starting to learn, I'm going to definitely have to do that in a separate video. I'm not too keen on picking it up to show you what it looks like, because if I do and things get kind of out of place, it'll mean having to stop, take it apart and start all over. So I will have to figure out camera angle, set it up. Maybe this weekend can actually get some video of that and include it next week. And hopefully next week a couple more things to share with you than just this. Other than that, that's it. So anyway, I do look forward to watching everyone's videos. I have last week's videos to catch up on. So yeah, I've watched them, but I haven't commented on them. So can't really say catch up as much as, yeah, I haven't commented on them. So, but I will try and get all that done. But anyway, I do look forward to watching everyone's videos. I hope you all have a wonderfully crafty week and a wonderfully crafty weekend. As for me, I'm out. I'm going to get this edited and uploaded. As for you, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever it is. I really do hope it's a great one. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye!